20 Randoms Facts. Your eyes will be open to the world around you due to this fascinating trivia. Nothing can bring back your feeling of wonder about the world around you like a good entertaining fact. Maybe your child surprises you at dinner time with some fascinating knowledge they learnt from their science textbook. Or perhaps you're watching Animal Planet when a fascinating statistic catches your eye. These are the events, no matter how they take place, that pique our curiosity and keep our brains open. Plus, you'll never find yourself in an awkward conversation again if you have a few amusing facts in your back pocket. We've compiled some absolutely mind-blowing facts that will help you update your collection of amusing facts. These crazy statistics are sure to catch your attention, from the weight of your blood to Ladybird's peculiar defense system. Additionally, if you can't get enough interesting facts, look at fun facts about the world that will make you smile. Number 20. Normally, you can only breathe through one nostril at a time. You could believe that the task of absorbing oxygen is shared by your nose. While they do, it's not exactly how you might anticipate. When you breathe, you really inhale most of your oxygen through one nostril at a time rather than both at once. Number 19. Vegetables don't really exist. The term vegetable can be used to describe everything from asparagus and broccoli to zucchini and yams by both professional chefs and home cooks. However, it turns out that the word has no scientific significance. The name vegetable doesn't exist in botanical terms. Number 18. Your brain uses up around 20% of your body's blood and oxygen. The human brain is in charge of many different things, and it is constantly working to maintain our internal systems functioning. According to Healthline, the brain consumes 20% of the blood and oxygen in your body in order to be so vitally productive. Number 17. Ravens' moods are affected by others. It is common knowledge that ravens are incredibly intelligent birds. However, 2019 research found that birds are also quite sensitive to the emotions of the organisms around them. This finding was reported in the journal Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences. Number 16. Giraffes hum to each other at night to make sure their herd stays together. There's another characteristic of giraffes that can sway you if their extremely long necks and fashionable spots haven't already won you over. The animals allegedly hum. They do this to aid in herd cohesion when their vision is compromised in low light, according to the scientists' theory. Number 15. Figs aren't considered vegan because they have dead wasps inside. Figs should not be included in the diet of someone who follows a rigorous vegan lifestyle. The figs are fruit, however, they frequently have bugs in them. Number 14. We are born with only 2 innate fears. Although it may seem as though you have been terrified of snakes and spiders from birth, that isn't entirely accurate. The fear of falling and the dread of loud noises are the only 2 innate anxieties that humans have. Your remaining phobias are acquired over time. Number 13. Your blood makes up about 8% of your body weight. The human body is made up of several organs, bones, muscles, and germs. But it would be foolish of you to ignore your blood when calculating your overall weight. It turns out that it accounts for about 8% of the weight displayed on the scale. Number 12. You have a 1 in 1,461 chance of being born on leap day. A leap day baby, are you? We'd wager against it. Having this birth date is extremely uncommon because February 29th only occurs once every 4 years, as it did in 2020. In actuality, there is a 1 in 1,461 probability that a person will be born on that day. Number 11. Caesar salad was invented in Mexico by an Italian-American man. Caesar salad appears to have been influenced by Julius Caesar in Rome. However, the truth is that it was not called after the city it originated in, Tijuana, Mexico, but rather after the Italian-American restaurateur Cesare Cardini, who created it in 1924. Food and Wine claims that Cardini relocated to the city in order to get away from the restrictions of Prohibition. With the few ingredients he still had, Cardini created the straightforward salad during the 4th of July rush in 1924. Number 10. Costco sells enough toilet paper per year to wrap around the world 1,200 times. Every fan of Costco is aware that the big box shop is the best location to stock up on anything from socks and margarita mix to dog food and paper towels. The store's prized possession, though, is toilet paper, which CNBC claims Costco sells 1 billion rolls of annually. That would be enough to round the Earth 1,200 times. And we anticipate that number to increase, especially in 2020. Number 9. Nomophobia is the fear of not having a mobile phone. Nowadays, people depend on their smartphones more and more, but for others, this addiction can become a major problem. Nomophobia, often known as no mobile phone phobia, is the dread of not having a phone with you. Number 8. Ladybugs defend themselves by bleeding from their knees. Ladybugs have an unappealing defense mechanism despite their appearance as cute small creatures. They can repel predators by releasing a foul-smelling substance from their knees when they feel threatened. Number 7. The world's smallest McDonald's was designed for bees. Unfortunately, the tiniest McDonald's in the world does not serve Big Macs or McNuggets for hungry humans. However, there is a lot of honey available for bees. Number 6. Astronauts can now bake cookies in space. Foods that are safe for space travel must be consumed by astronauts. However, a space oven that will enable personnel on board to bake cookies was tested by the International Space Station in the fall of 2019. Number 5. The inventor of the Pringles can is buried in one. Frederick Bauer came up with the brilliant concept in 1966 for Procter & Gamble to evenly stack chips inside a can rather than dumping them in a sack. Bauer intended to practically carry his creation to the grave because he was so proud of it. Number 4. Humans are the only animals with chins. Although there are significant distinctions between humans and other animals, there are also many parallels. Like ourselves, many other creatures have hair, a heart, eyes, and a formidable brain. However, there is one trait that distinguishes us from other species: our chins. Number 3. Charlie Chaplin once lost a Charlie Chaplin lookalike competition. A lookalike competition in France was entered by Charlie Chaplin in 1975, just a few years before he passed away. He placed third rather than first. He has blue eyes, which the judges reportedly couldn't see in black and white, which is one argument as to why he didn't win. Number 2. The Leaning Tower of Pisa isn't just leaning, it's sinking, too. The Tower of Pisa was built starting in 1173, but as soon as the third floor was reached due of the fragile land it was built on, it started to lean, 5 years after construction started. The tower began to descend at a pace of 2 millimeters every year over the following 800 years in addition to tilting. Number 1. Scents come off differently to individual people. William Shakespeare once said that a rose by any other name would still be as sweet, but it might not smell the same to you as it does to other people. That's it from this video. Let us know what you think about the list in the comments section below. If you enjoy this video, please like the video and also subscribe to our channel. Thank you.